scrolly thing. Alright, what's going on? Y'all know who it is, Alex B. And we over here, we gonna call this Honest Game Studio, aka my living room. But anyways, check it. So let's talk about the difference between fat loss versus weight loss. You know, because a lot of people make this mistake, and you'll hear people say things like, I want to lose weight, I want to lose weight. But is that really what you're going after? You know what I'm saying? So let's really get into the difference between fat loss versus weight loss. We're going to keep this, again, between 5 to 10 minutes, because I know everybody's busy. We all got things to do. So, next slide. Okay. So let's talk about the scale. You know, there's different ways to actually determine like your fat loss and weight loss, but let's talk about the scale because the scale is the biggest liar there is out there. And this is what I mean. So when you get on the scale, it's going to tell you one weight, right? But your weight shifts throughout the day. You know, it depends on the food that you ate, how much you drank, all of that factors into your weight. So in the morning you might be light, in the evening you might be heavy. You know, all of that actually matters. So my tip for you when it comes to the scale is don't depend on the scale, just use it as a tool, a gauge to see where you're at and see if you're going in the right direction or not. Also with the scale, when you do this, you want to get on the same scale every single time. Don't get on multiple different scales because each scale is going to give you something different. So you want to get on the same one every single time. Also, another tip, you want to do it in the morning. The reason why you want to do it in the morning is because that's before you taking in all this water and all this other stuff, and then you want to measure yourself, and that way you'll see which way you're going. So that's for the scale. Don't depend on the scale though. It's just the actual tool for like burning weight loss is free. You know what I'm saying? To see if you're actually losing fat is actually free. You know what I'm saying? Just go look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Take pictures and then compare them. That's the best way to do it. So what's the difference between weight loss and fat loss? And this is where a lot of you guys mess up at. Okay, so weight loss can be something like, well, first of all, understand your weight shifts throughout the day. So with the weight loss, if you didn't drink water, you're going to lose weight. Like sometimes y'all see me wear a hoodie. The only reason why I wear the hoodie is because, you know, I be looking at myself too much, you know what I'm saying, looking at my muscles. But anyways, a lot of people wear the hoodie because they think it's going to help them burn fat, right? But it's not. It's actually dehydrating you. You know, when you put that hoodie on, you start dehydrating, and then you can't, like, it makes it harder for you to work out. So you've got to constantly keep drinking water, keep drinking water, keep drinking water. So just because you sweat and you lose that weight doesn't mean you actually burn fat. You know what I'm saying? You may have lost that weight for right now, but as soon as you drink some water and rehydrate yourself, all that weight's going to come back. So a lot of you get discouraged because you get on the scale and you're like, oh yeah, I lost weight, and then you drink some water and you're like, oh man, all the weight came back. You know? So understand, just because you sweat and you lose that weight doesn't mean you actually burn fat. What you want to aim towards is actually burning fat. You know what I'm saying? Which we know, based on the previous videos, is based on three things: your workout, your nutrition, and then what you're doing while you're not working out. You know, that's it. So, and that's how you actually burn fat. You know, so don't shoot for the weight loss. Don't worry about the scale, if the scale's going up and down. You know, don't even worry about any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just focus on the fat loss. How can you tell if you're losing fat? Do your measurements. You know, take some pictures, compare the before and afters. Look in the mirror, see if you're starting to see results. You know, that's how you tell if you're really burning fat. You can go get on the InBody. You can go I got a scale that you get on, it tells you your body weight, how much water you have, how much fat percentage you're at. But all of that's going to change depending on how much water is in your system. So don't even depend on the scale at all, really. You know what I'm saying? Just use it as a gauge to see if you're going left or right. But for the most part, what you want to do is what you see. You know what I'm saying? Do you see the changes? You know, let me see. And then a quick recap. I don't know if y'all can see, that's kind of small. But yeah, just remember the scale lies, and you really want to lose fat and not weight. You know, But I'm gonna do one alibi. A common question that a lot of people ask is this. They'll say something like, well, I was this way at one point, I got on the scale, now I'm this way. And then they'll ask me like, well, does muscle weigh more than fat? Well, here's the answer to this question. You know, 1 pound of muscle and 1 pound of fat is still 1 pound. You know what I'm saying? 1 pound of muscle, 1 pound of fat is still 1 pound. So if you're not losing weight, it's because you plateaued. And you got to break that plateau. If you're not losing weight, it could be your nutrition. You're probably not eating right. So it could be a couple of things. But anyways, y'all see the little scrolly thing at the bottom? Go ahead and check that out. Yeah, and also, I haven't done it enough, but I want to thank all the people that's been supporting Honest Gains for like the last year. You know what I'm saying? We had some ups and downs. We clashed a few times, but the support has been amazing. So yeah, we appreciate it. Like, share, comment, give us some feedback. Let's get it.